We have the OwlCrate Grishaverse box and I am so excited to unbox it here with you. I adore Six of Crows. Casbrecker, Jesper, and Nej. I love that book. It is such a good heist and I highly recommend it if you have not read it yet. It is one of my favorite books of all time. That book is actually a spin-off of the original series Shadow and Bone, and OwlCrate came up with a gorgeous redesigned edition. I love them so much and we've got it right here. I ordered this all the way back probably in August or September and they've just begun shipping in January. I'm really surprised I got my box so early. This edition is the first 3 books of the Grishaverse, which is Shadow and Bone, and it focuses on Alina and the Darkling, but I totally expect them to continue the series and this redesign with Six of Crows and probably Rule of Wolves, which is the other spin-off in the Grishaverse. Let's unbox it here together. Holy, this is so much. This has a ton of stuff. I cannot wait to get into this with all of you. It's not as heavy as I thought it would be, but they did have a book only option. But you know what? I thought I would go all out and get a book and goodies box. I really hope I like a bunch of them. I do tend to be a little picky. Into the Grishaverse. Look at that. I am a really big fan of symbols as the artwork, and I'm not a huge character-based art person, so I really fell in love with these covers. I have no idea what this is. It looks like almost like a laptop sleeve. It totally looks like a laptop sleeve. This is kind of exciting. I've been looking for one. It has this symbol on it for the Grisha. It has all of these symbols, which I love. And if you've ever seen the Shadow and Bone show, a lot of their keftas, I think they're called. It's been a while since I've seen the show or read the books. Those usually have a lot of really important symbols. I have my laptop right here. Let's see if this actually fits in here because mine is a 14-inch MacBook Pro. It functions beautifully. Bam! It has this extra wiggle room in there. I also like that it has a lot of pockets, so I can probably throw in my tablet in here as well. I think it's something that is very easy to just grab and go, and I have really enjoyed a lot of their travel stuff in the past. Oh, it says kefta. Yeah, so I was correct. It actually says it's a kefta book sleeve, and I'm already using it as a laptop sleeve. Book sleeve inspired by Alina's kefta can easily carry your favorite novel or manuscript. Whether you're studying the words of saints or working on secret Grisha documents, you can transport them safely and stylishly. Now we know that it actually does fit a laptop, but it is indeed a book sleeve, a pretty chunky book sleeve, but they know fantasy readers read chunky books. Next, it looks like we have a blanket, cartographer blanket. This is pretty cool. Our main character, Alina, in the first book starts off as a map maker, so it's pretty cool that they added little elements like this. I honestly love all these details, all the packaging and stuff that has all the symbols. I've never had a fandom blanket before. It's so soft. It's a full-on map. It's literally like the map in the book. That is pretty freaking cute. Ravka, which is the actual country that is in a civil war. What else can we find on here? I actually wonder if you can even see Ketterdam. You can! Yes, because we all know that I love our Bastards of the Barrel, where Six of Crows actually takes place. So this is really nice and comfy. It's also big enough that it's actually really nice, but small enough that it can actually travel. I foresee this being a travel blanket for my book reader self. Gotta travel in bookish style. Wow, there's a lot in here. Those are like the bigger items. So here we have Ravkin Saint tokens. I'm really curious. I have no idea what this could be. Oh, it's like 2 different necklaces. You have, I think, for the Darkling and for Alina. Yes, but they are like 2 tokens. I think it's cool. It could be used as a keychain or something. I don't really wear jewelry that is this large, so this isn't really my cup of tea. So the back says, "Make me your villain." So I was right. This is the Darkling vibes. Like calls to like, which is a really popular line that Bardugo uses in her book. I really like that they included both because, like I said, this book is about Alina and the Darkling. 4th item. Oh, that's cute. It's a Ravka passport. So again, a lot of travel items. I mean, I can't complain. So it looks like you you put in your passport in here and your ID and maybe your cards. Pens fit in here, and it even has this little zipper for maybe money or like currency you want to exchange or something. You can see all the details of the Ravka passport, the Grishaverse symbols, all of these pockets, the chain. They're continuing with this whole theme. I wonder if I'll ever actually use this. I currently like my passport holder, but I do like that this one has multiple compartments. Now we have this heavy, beautiful box. Okay, OwlCrate. It says Saints and Soldiers enamel pin set. I've never seen them do a box. It is velvet, very heavy. I'll see. What? These are gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. I love their current collection of opening their actual pins, and I can tell you who is who right away. This is what the pins look like. When you open them, you can clearly see they are on point. They are the theme. So you can tell this one, you can tell, is Mal. Mal is our other love interest. He is a tracker. He is a soldier. This is Alina, Sancta Alina. She is our sun summoner. And this right here is our Darkling, our villain, not villain, kind of villain. These are gorgeous. You can tell they're huge. I mean, coin is like this small. Usually the pins are maybe like this size. But OwlCrate went all out and they made a really big pin, and they gave us 3 stunning pins. You can see it is very heavy. It is velvet, but it has weight. It has all these fuzzies from the packaging, but it's amazing. This and the blanket is probably my favorite so far. Oh, we have in celebration of the coronation of His Majesty, and I'm not going to tell you whose name is on here because I don't want to ruin this book for you if you have not yet read it. Black tea with lemon peels, very nice. It has been exclusively created in collaboration with the royal kitchens at the Grand Palace to honor this special event, the coronation. With ingredients sourced from across the country, this tea has been crafted by the best Ravkan tea brewers. I just love the theme. It is so cute. It really makes you feel like you just got merch from Ravka. Oh, that smells so good. I cannot wait to brew this tea. I love it so much. Top so far, this, the pins, and the blanket. Yes! As a bookmark person and bookmark collector, this makes me so happy. Transparent amplifier bookmarks. Again, those little details. I am geeking out right now because sometimes I just want to go into certain books and come out with the pastry they talk about, or with whatever, just something from there, like a little souvenir from that world. And this box is just doing it for me so hardcore. Instead of being like, oh, because you love the book, it's almost like you're literally in that world. So an amplifier is something that is mentioned throughout the book as something that can obviously amplify your powers. No, oh my gosh, I love this so much. I love almost like a stained glass effect. They are so clever. So hopefully you can see it. And they're so freaking detailed. So much symbolism. If you read these books, you would be screaming right now. I love these so much that I almost don't want to use them. By the way, if you've been enjoying all these unboxings, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed. It just helps so much, and it gives me the support I need to continue doing unboxing videos for all of you. It says it's a tea mug, a little palace tea mug. Yes, oh my gosh. We have this really cute cup. It kind of looks like the mountain of Ravka or something, you know? Maybe I'm just overthinking it and it's like Joanna Chill. It's literally just the design. You can actually cover this. I got it wrong. It's like this, I think if I remember correctly, to brew, and then you put your cover on top. Let me see if I can like... So there's the mug. You can see that it says Little Palace, the Little Palace, and then the back has this. And I love this handle so much. It's just those little details I keep telling you about that just really sell me. You're gonna have to tell me how to actually use this because I really don't remember. And quite frankly, I actually don't see like a note in here that would explain everything. The moment, the whole point of this, the books. Oh my gosh. this is beautiful. I have not owned a collection of Shadow and Bone that I'm happy with, and I haven't seen a Six of Crows one that I really love, even though I have the collector's edition and I also have the sprayed edges edition. And so this cover to me screams Shadow and Bone. I mean, this is stunning. The back says the problem with wanting is that it makes us weak. Reminds you a little bit of Mr. Snow. Look at those edges. I can't wait to show you a more close-up version of this. Of course, it has all this embroidered work, which we've never seen before. The universe and the greed of men. Grisha theory and practice. So this is supposed to be our textbook, and the back says what is infinite. I am obsessed. There is a ribbon in there. It has this type of end papers on both sides. Oh my gosh. I darkened it a little bit so that you could see all the color. This is where her signature is. And there is, of course, a letter as well for us. These are the edges, which is super detailed. Very nice. Very shiny. And then it does have a reverse dust jacket with all of this amazing detailed artwork. This is an iconic scene where Alina is really showing off, and this is how the book looks. The title is there. I was like, it looks like there's nothing. The title is right there. Look at all these details, the palace, the spine. This is gonna be one of my most like precious collections, honestly. Gorgeous. Now we have to move. And like, honestly, when I first saw them, I thought that Shadow and Bone was like the most basic looking out of all of them. And it looks like I'm right. So much brighter than the mock-up as well. Look at that. Oh, just look at that. So detailed. I just love all of these symbols here, the bow. When you read it, you will understand all the significance. Look at the sprayed edges. You can see that there is a ribbon indeed. Look at that. That is beautiful. Oh, I love this book so much. Of course, we have an iconic line from one of my favorites of all time. When people say impossible, they usually mean improbable. It is one of my favorite. When I got a custom box, this quote was included because I said it was one of my favorite quotes. The tale of Sankt Nikolai. Of course it is. And in the back it says, anything worth doing always starts as a bad idea. I mean, we all know who this book is really about. The second one, if you've read it, you know. Now, I think only the first book is signed. There's no signature in here at all. Reverse dust jacket. I'm telling you, just get a lot in this box, as we should. It was pretty well priced, I would say, as well, for everything you get compared to other boxes. Here she is, the last book. The back says like calls to like. So again, look at all those details. They all look so similar, but they were able to really incorporate different things in there. The edges are, again, super detailed. Really stay true to the book. Look at that. I love the shading. It's so pretty. That's a ribbon. Don't worry, it's nothing damaged. It says the legend of the Firebird. It says, I am not ruined, I am ruination. Very empowering line. I've seen so many people get that tattooed. These are the end pages. Of course, we have this artwork. Very iconic. This is how they are all together. Here are the incredible books. It's gonna look gorgeous on the shelf. I'm trying to really slow down my spending because I don't really need all these physical books, but I cannot wait for the Six of Crows. I am highly anticipating that it'll be the same type of aesthetic where it's symbols, it's not really character based, more of symbols than characters. That's just my personal preference. And out of everything we've received, I think I love the blanket so much. Obviously the books, I am very happy with the books. I love our little palace mug. So that's 2 items. The case I'm counting as a whole item in itself, and the pins as a 4th. So we already have 4 items we love. The transparent bookmarks, 5, or if you really want 5, 6, 7, because we have 3 bookmarks, and the tea. Those were my favorite items. I have to say that having 3 items that are really not my preference or cup of tea out of this whole box is not that bad. Usually I end up with 1 or 0 items that I enjoy or appreciate. So in this case, like, I'm I'm really happy with the quality of the items. I'm really happy with the way they continued the theme. This tea smells delicious and the books are so gorgeous. I've been having so much fun unboxing here with all of you, like just giving you my live reaction, and I'm just so excited to be sharing this experience with all of you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!